Hello everybody, welcome back to Planet X News. This is Scott from the Nibiru channel. It is April 20th, 2017, and one hell of an absolutely crazy story right now coming out of Newfoundland, Canada, right above the east coast of the United States, is reporting a massive, enormous iceberg directly off of the coast of a small town called Fairyland. Now, I was actually looking into this story yesterday, gathering up some more information, and ladies and gentlemen, I have spoke with you time and time again about the heating of the North Pole and the South Pole. Now, back in November of 2016, the North Pole actually reached a critical high of 34 degrees. Now, this type of situation is very, very abnormal. These increased temperatures in the North Pole and the South Pole will cause ocean levels around the world to rise very rapidly, and this will cause flooding. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've spoke with you about this flooding situation many times, and this flooding situation and rise in ocean levels can come very rapidly. Now, all of a sudden, with the heating of the North Pole, we are looking at massive icebergs traveling hundreds and hundreds of miles to areas along the northern east coast of Canada that don't belong there. Now, naturally, icebergs do move. We know that. But under this circumstance, I'm just going to read you a few lines of this. It's just absolutely a crazy story. But it says, a huge iceberg has closed in on the shores of Newfoundland, providing an unexpected tourist attraction to the sparsely populated region on Canada's east coast. Now, they're stating that this iceberg is possibly over 10,000 years old. Okay, well, let's take a look at the situation. This iceberg has been in the North Pole for 10,000 years. So what has caused it to break away and travel as far south as it has? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the answer is very, very simple. The North Pole is heating up. We've already discussed this with our physicist, and the data is there. However, they are covering up a lot of what is going on in the North Pole and especially the South Pole. Now, a report just came out yesterday that Russia has built a massive installation on an island just off of the coast of the Antarctic continent. Boy, isn't that kind of funny that all of a sudden all of these countries are interested in the South Pole? And they have been for quite some time. Reason being, ladies and gentlemen, in the course of a crustal pole shift, or a crustal shift, or a geographical shift, where do you think the South Pole is going to end up? It will actually turn into a very well inhabitable area full of natural resources. And that is what these countries are after. That is what these governments are after. They want to survive. Now, there is not very much land in the North Pole. However, in the South Pole, they have a whole entire continent. There has also been a lot of speculation on these governments finding alien nations fully inhabiting the South Pole. Very interesting material coming out. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'm going to tell you straight up that there is a lot of information that is being held from all of us. It is time to wake up. It is time to smell the coffee, as they say. Because the bottom line is, already this year, there have been 616 icebergs that have floated into the North Atlantic shipping lanes so far this year, and we are coming to the end of April. It's a very dangerous situation for these shipping vessels. This is something that is highly abnormal. In the course of an entire year, icebergs floating into the shipping lanes equal about 700. Last year, they accumulated 687 icebergs in the whole year. We are barely through 4 months in 2017, and over 616 massive icebergs have floated that far south from the North Pole to the northeastern coasts of Canada. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you exactly where this big berg is. Very, very simple. We're going to go ahead and tune in here. Now, you can see how far, just follow my cursor, how far this iceberg had to travel to the tip of where my little arrow is. I'm going to zoom in for you so you can see it very clearly. Right about right in here. The iceberg has grounded itself, which means now it is not going anywhere. And for 10,000 years, scientists say that this iceberg was situated in the North Pole. 10,000 years later, on April 19th, and today is the 20th, 2017, this iceberg has broken loose and has traveled all the way from its point of origin all the way down to Newfoundland, Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, you may not think that this is a big deal, but everything that we are talking about with the climate chaos, the heating up of the North Pole and the South Pole, these are very, very vital signs, and they are showing us exactly what is going on. Today is going to be a very, very busy day at Planet X News. I would urge you to definitely stay tuned today. Every video that is going to be coming out onto this channel's platform today will be very, very important. We have some very important information pertaining to the sun that will be coming out within the hour. I want you to share these videos on your Facebook pages. I want you to share them on Twitter. And the reason being is if you are able to wake up just one person every day by having a conversation pertaining to what is happening, you're doing a great thing. Bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, they are trying to shut me down and shut me up, but it's not going to work. That much is for sure. So please, by all means, stay tuned today, because today we're going to be bringing out a lot of information, and I want each and every one of you to pay very close attention to what is going on, because things are heating up around the world and in our inner solar system, and none of it is good news. This is Scott from Planet X News. Thank you for watching. And ladies and gentlemen, just as a quick reminder, stay updated, stay informed, and stay tuned. I'd also like to take this opportunity to introduce you to one of my affiliates, Food for Liberty. If you are interested in emergency prepping supplies, you can visit Food for Liberty by clicking on the link in the description box. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Nibiru channel and Planet X News for all of your updates. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a great idea to share our videos with your friends and family members on Facebook and Twitter. If you'd like to support Planet X News, you can visit the PayPal link in the description box under the video and visit our website at www.nibiruplanetex2016.com. Thank you for watching.